Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. Adoption is loaded with stigmas. Even advanced ones like the USA face many issues with foster care programs and adoptive families in many countries. However, it's an excellent alternative for couples who struggle with fertility issues or simply want to open their homes to a child in need. On the other hand, adopted children can enjoy happy lives with their new family.
Yeah, I'm glad to be this. This is really the best thing I ever had. I can't wish.
Most of the time, the experience can be painful in foster care homes and orphanages, depending on the institution's quality and system transparency. We tend to think that people who put their children in adoption are desperate, and in many cases, that's true. Facing poverty and hunger, they want the best for their children and make a heartbreaking choice. In this regard, we feel shocked when we learn that celebrities gave up their kids for adoption as well. However, most of them did it when they weren't famous. On the contrary, they were young, poor, and desperate as most people do in that situation. Today we'll show you the impressive stories of 10 celebrities who gave their kids up for adoption. Number 10. Dirk Benedict. If you're a fan of the late 70s shows, you might know about our number 10 starring guest. Dirk Benedict became famous thanks to his role as Lieutenant Starbuck in the original Battlestar Galactica film and TV series in the late 1970s. He had a significant role as Lieutenant Templeton Faceman Peck in the A-Team television series. We can't deny that he was one of the most notorious TV celebrities of all time. Apparently, Benedict gave his son up for adoption without even knowing it. John Talbert is Dick's son. His adoptive parents sent him an envelope when he graduated from high school with information about his biological parents. Talbert contacted his mom first. Naturally, Benedict was shocked when he met his son. According to them and the media, they have a close and positive relationship at the moment. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that will take just 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell and you get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works. Number 9. Roseanne Barr. At spot number 9, we brought you Roseanne Barr, a controversial celebrity with a spiky career and even spikier personal life. Barr had a baby when she was young, a long time before becoming a sitcom celebrity. As a single mom, she got on welfare and rented a precarious room for $50 in a bad neighborhood. At the time, her family was unsupportive, so Roseanne moved to Denver, where she stayed at the Salvation Army home for single moms. 9 days after her daughter Brandy's birth in 1971, she gave her up to the Jewish Family and Children's Service. In 1974, Barr got married and had 3 children. Sadly, Jessica, one of her kids, started to have drinking problems at a very young age after her parents' divorce in 1988. Roseanne Barr's career was at its peak, so tabloids were on the hunt. They discovered Barr's secret and confronted her in the public about it. The press caught Roseanne off guard, but she quickly reached out to Brandy before the press. Curiously enough, the adoptive mom and Roseanne Barr had an unexpected relationship. Both of her moms were best friends. Number 8. Patti Smith. A young and rebellious artist might be prone to make tough life choices. At the 8th spot, we found such a case. Patricia Lee Smith was a teenager when she got pregnant. If you don't know who Patti Smith is, check out the late 70s punk rock movement. You will quickly find out that she was among the most talented and creative artists of her time. As Smith was a very young girl when she got pregnant, she decided that giving up her baby for adoption would be the best for both of them. Her family was struggling financially already. If she had decided to keep the baby, she would have depended heavily on her parents for support. However, they were having a hard time sustaining the home for Patti and her 3 siblings. Because of that, Patti didn't think it would be the best case for her, her baby, or her family, so she made the tough choice to put her baby up for adoption. Number 7. Joni Mitchell. Joni Mitchell had a powerful influence over the music industry for decades. Her style and sweet voice brought complexity and richness to the pop turmoil of the late 60s and early 70s. She started her career completely unknown, facing the hardships of most rookies in the music world. Precisely, she got pregnant at that time, with empty pockets and no fame. She decided to give her baby up for adoption, and soon after that, her career took off. Perhaps she perceived that she made the right choice or felt guilty. It's hard to say. She kept the adoption a secret until the tabloids found out. Then the scandal leaked and everybody knew about it. After a few decades, Joni reunited with her daughter, giving the two of them a happy ending and a great relationship. Currently, Joni Mitchell struggles with different health issues as she is in her late 70s herself. Number 6. Kate Mulgrew. At number 6, we have a hard blow for Star Trek fans. If you're a fan, you surely know Captain Catherine Janeway in Star Trek Voyager. Kate Mulgrew is the actress who performed that role. as well as Galina Red Reznikoff in the spectacular series Orange is the New Black. Kate recently confessed that she got pregnant when she was 22 years old. As her baby's father suggested abortion, she gave her baby up for adoption instead after her mother refused to watch her baby while she worked. Kate's mom was having a hard time after losing her daughter to cancer and thought it was impossible for her. Number 5. Michelle Money. The Bachelor was very popular a few years ago. It's hard for millions of fans to forget the exciting moments when his dates were expecting him to pick the love of his life. A bit cheesy, but a guilty pleasure for many for sure. Did you like The Bachelor? At the 5th spot, we found Michelle Money, one of the show's alums. She recently declared to the media that she wishes to reunite with her son.
My name's Michelle Money, and most people know me from The Bachelor. When I was 15 years old, I got pregnant.
Yet, as Michelle chose a semi-open adoption, she contacted her son's adoptive family. We aren't mean enough to question her intentions for revealing her secret to the media, yet she claimed that the experience has been weighing heavily on her. Number 4. David Crosby. Genetics has a huge part in people's talent and preferences. James Raymond can't deny it. Mr. Raymond is an accomplished keyboardist and composer who learned during grade school that he was adopted. Yet, when he knew his biological father's name, he didn't believe that he was one of the most influential artists of the American music stage. At spot number 4, we brought you David Crosby, the music legend from Crosby, Nash & Young, who set the pace for folk rock for decades. Raymond was born when Crosby was a young and avant-gardist musician. The child came as a result of a fleeting relationship, and they put him up for adoption without hesitation. Although Raymond found out that he was adopted at a very young age, he sought his birth parents when he established himself personally and professionally. Luckily for Crosby, they met before he needed a transplant and then met for lunch 3 months later. Currently, Crosby and Raymond are friends and collaborators. They are enjoying similar tastes and sensibilities. Number 3. David Foster. It isn't common to enjoy a happy reunion with birth parents after being put up for adoption. Our countdown would make you think it's more frequent than it is. At the 3rd spot, we brought you another happy reunion, perhaps the nicest one we found so far. Allison Jones Foster was the only daughter born to David Foster outside of his marriage. Allison's biological mother is still out of the radar, but we know that David was only 20 when he had Allison with his partner at the time. Currently, Allison is working on the board of the David Foster Foundation. She is the director and holds a significant stake in the foundation. After she reconciled with her father at 30 years old, they established a beautiful relationship. The two developed a loving father-daughter relationship, and the Foster family welcomed Allison warmly. She enjoys a happy relationship with her brothers and keeps a friendly relationship with her biological father and adoptive parents. Best Pick. Rod Stewart. Now get ready for today's shocking best pick, as one of the most famous celebrities in the world put his child up for adoption at a very young age. Like all the celebrities we have found that made such a difficult decision, Rod Stewart gave his daughter up for adoption when he and his girlfriend were teenagers. Susanna Hord, Stewart's girlfriend at the time, didn't manage to raise a little girl on their own, although she tried for a while. Allegedly, Stewart wanted to put the baby up for adoption from the beginning. Quote, "She was put up for adoption when I was 17 or 18, I think," Stewart remarked on the Joy Behar show. "I was absolutely stone broke," he claimed. Yet his daughter, Sarah Streeter, didn't have it easy. After years in foster care in various children's homes, Sarah found an adoptive family at 5. When she was 18, Streeter's adoptive parents revealed her paternity. Even though father and daughter met a few times in the 80s, when Stewart was at his best, they had hardly any contact for many years. Recently, Stewart reconnected with his daughter following the death of her adoptive mother. Apparently, the reunion has been working well so far, and Sarah has found some relief reconnecting with her birth father. Number 1. Caitlin Lowell. Caitlin Lowell might be one of the most notorious teen moms, thanks to MTV. At the 1st spot, we brought you her story. Caitlin Lowell and Tyler Baltier were 16 years old when they became famous due to MTV's Teen Mom reality show. The couple got pregnant in high school, and they found out they can make an open adoption plan. They felt a deep love for their daughter, but couldn't face the responsibility of raising the child alone. On the other hand, they didn't want to lose their connection with their daughter completely. As they wanted the best possible life for their daughter, they chose to give her up for an open adoption. They still enjoy a positive relationship with their daughter and adoptive family, so they want to share their story with other struggling teens to decide better in the future. We hope you enjoyed the video today and keep coming for more.